All right, let's see if that works. Okay. Just get my Instagram set up here and then we'll start going. Okay. All right, go start in a couple minutes here. Sorry about the delay. I was trying to figure out the YouTube stream. Link wasn't working for the schedule that I put up, so I had to put up a new one. So now we're going on YouTube, and we got Instagram going too. So a couple more minutes, guys. Get started. Okay. 6. Another couple minutes, guys. Let some people get in here, and then we'll start going through. Okay, another minute or two. Hello, Sean. How are you? Sean, you can put your like company name or whatever that you're doing your workouts with in here if you'd like. Sean, I play with Sean at Marion, and he's does a really good job as well. So if you so again, thanks for coming back for the ones that did. So today we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. Our typical setup has been an emphasis on kind of like power and strength, but today we're gonna kind of get away from that, switch it up a little bit, kind of like microcycle it a little, and now we're going with a mobility strength kind of day, and are going to start introducing lactate retention method. So this is kind of again a different day. So we're going to start off again, warm up. It's going to be the same. We're going to do our RDL series. We're going to do our knee hug lunge series. Then we're going to move into some mobility, hip mobility, spine mobility to kind of get started and prime and prep and get everything loose for the workout here. So then we'll go into an adductor stretch, sumo squat with rotation, standing T-spine, hip axles, hip rockers, and a supine internal rotation. So I know I've said, you shouldn't be doing static stretching or whatever prior to workouts and games and all that, but today's different because we don't really have a power element, so we don't have to worry about muscles being too elongated for power. So now it's okay to do static stretching at this point. So, and then we'll get into our strength emphasis today. We're going to start off with hip bridge march. And we're going to go into some stability, bear hold, hip touches. Again, just working on core stability, anti-rotational stuff. That's more beneficial for athletes is a braced, stable core rather than doing crunches and rotational strength exercises. Then we'll go into split stance, and this is where you're gonna need your towel today. So then we'll go into our split stance isometric pulls from the disadvantageous position. And disadvantageous position is the bottom of your movement. That's all that means. We're going to do 4 sets of, we're going to go 4 sets with 3 10-second pulls. And then we'll go pair that with alternating split jumps, get a little contrast in there. And then we'll go with body weight. Then this is where retention method comes in, is with, we'll do body weight squats, squat jumps, and then you're holding into a deep squat. So I explain the method and the science behind lactate retention. So with this method, we're trying to create a tolerance to lactic acid buildup and create an adaptation at a cellular level. We're not really worried about performance enhancement with this. Again, we're trying to manipulate the cells and how they react to lactate and increase your lactic threshold. So with that, again, we're going for adaptation over performance with this. Lactic acid is kind of thought of as the enemy of muscles or whatever, but you know, it really isn't. It's the body's natural response to recovery, and you know, it's kind of the kickstart of that recovery process and the inflammation and all that. So so yeah, that's how we're gonna go with this today. Again, if you guys have questions or whatever, let's get started. You can drop your questions down in the comments or whatever. You know, I'll answer them at the end, or you know, message me directly on my Instagram or my Facebook, YouTube, or whatever. Okay, so again, RDL series. We're gonna do the three points here. We'll do a neutral toe first. Again, 5 reps, making sure our hips are nice and level, hinging at the hips. We're not squatting. Again, we're really feeling that stretch in your hamstring and through your glutes. So we're going arms out, hinge at the hips, feel that stretch. 1, reset. 2, 3, okay, again, make sure you want that counterweight leg, you want that leg straight, toe pointed down. 4, 5, okay, switch legs. Again, back leg straight, hips even. We don't want tilting. We don't want any pelvic tilt. Nice and even, nice and stable. Okay, 3, 4. And this, again, guys, this doesn't have to be any crazy movements. You know, I'm just kind of hinging at the hips slowly. I'm not going completely to the ground. We're just trying to feel for that limits. Okay, so next variation. Now we're going toe in and we're reaching across as we're hinging over. Okay, again, we want to keep our body square forward. We don't want to go where our toe is. We want to force that rotation against that leg to kind of get more of a stretch again in that TFL, in that glute medius, in that glute max. Okay, so we're going here, reach. We're going to go 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, switch legs, toe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, next series or next one, toe out. Getting more of a groin feel for this one. So toe out. Again, we want our hips straight. Again, don't want it going the way of our toe. So here, 1, 5 again. 2, 3, 4, whoop, and 5. Okay, left foot now, toe out. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Remember, hips even, no tilting. 4 and 5. All right, next we'll go knee hugs. So with these, again, we're grabbing our knee here, hugging it to our body, extending our back, extending back, and we're gonna really feel it right through here on this one. Okay, if you want to get a little bit more, you can hop up on that opposite leg and on the ankle, extend up, get a little bit more of a stretch and challenge the stability a little bit. So we're gonna do 10 on each leg here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And guys, now that I'm kind of got this on YouTube, I'm able to save the workout now. So if you guys miss any of these workouts or want to go back and kind of do them again and listen and whatever, they'll be on my YouTube page after the full workout. So they'll be on after. And so you guys can do them again, you know, get your friends to do them or whatever. Just kind of take exercises from them and put them into your own training. Okay, so now our next one is our lunge series. So this is going to be a 3-parter. We're going to do a lunge with a lean back. We're going to do a rotation, and then we're going to reach to that opposite leg behind us. Okay, so we're going to come on. We're going to do 5 each way. Come back in our lunge. Pull hips forward, arms back. 1. So we're going to alternate on this one. 2. Try to be a little bit more efficient. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now we're going to rotate. So rotate into that lunging leg. So 1. We're going to do 5 on each leg. 5, halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, last one of the series. We're lunging and we're reaching behind us with that. So I'm lunging with my right leg. I'm going to take that right arm. I'm going to try to touch my heel of that left leg. So I'll show you here. So we're going to come here. We're going to rotate back, touch that heel, hold that for a little bit, and come out. So we're going to do again 5 each way. So here, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, this one's going to challenge a little bit of stability. You know, your body, your legs, you're going one way, and your upper body is separating, going the other way. So again, we're kind of, you know, prepping the hip flexors, we're prepping the quads, prepping our spine, and prepping our core at the same time. Okay, next one. We're going to get down. It's like a half kneel position. So we're going to go here, leg out, fully extended, want our foot flat on the ground. Again, go to your range of motion. Don't force it if you can't go very far. So this one, we're going to lean forward, and we're actually going to extend forward with our arms and try to sit back in here. So with this one, you're going to feel it right in that groin from the insertion to right into your knee, to the origin. Okay? So you're going here, arms on the ground, trying to sit back in it for a little bit, like a second or two, and then come out. So we're gonna do 10 on each leg in this one, okay? So here, keep that leg extended. Try to keep that foot flat on the ground. You gotta bring it in a little bit, go ahead, sitting back. Nice stretch in that groin. It's a really good one for goalies. I actually took this one from Maria Mountain. She's a really good, goalie stretching expert or strength and conditioning coach for goalies. Yeah, she's really good. She's got a really good program for stretching. So if you guys are goalies on this and watching, I mean, go ahead and check her out. She's a really good account to follow. She does some really good stuff. She works with a lot of good pro athletes, especially goalies in the NHL and stuff. And it's back into that leg. Really feel that stretch. Okay, now we're going to switch. Send the other leg out. Again, extended, and our foot is flat here. Hands on the ground. We're reaching with our upper body, but trying to sit back in our hips. Okay, sit back and reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, next one. Sumo squat for rotation. Again, one of my favorite ones for hip mobility, groin mobility, and T-spine mobility. So I've done this one before. If you were here for the first workout, nice wide stance, toes a little bit outward to give you a little bit more mobility and range of motion. So we're gonna descend into our squat here. Go as you can, holding it here. And now we're gonna plant an arm on the ground. We're gonna force that knee out, and we're gonna rotate open. Look at that hand up here. Rotate as far as you can, and release. Okay, we're gonna do 6 on each side here. We're alternating. Force that knee out, rotate, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, and 12. A little bit of a burner. Okay, so now, again, we're going to continue with our T-spine mobility here, the rotations. This is a new one, guys, so we're going to cross our right over our left here. Arms straight out like you're praying, put them together, and you're going to rotate towards that leg that you put over the other one. And that's going to cause tension and keep your bottom half from rotating here while you're separating, again, your trunk from your hips, and we're rotating as far as we can. You really feel it in your lats, your QL, and a little bit of your obliques, okay? So we're gonna do 10 on each side here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys just hold it for a second or two. It doesn't have to be any kind of extended period of time. It's kind of hard to hold that for a long period of time since you have nothing to stabilize you over here. So again, we're just trying to create a more range of motion with this. You know, loosen some stuff up, get the spine moving a little bit. Last one. 10. And switch feet. Now we're going to our left. Hands together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And guys, I kind of use this one with a variation of it. I use this in my pre-test for as a pre-test exercise to see where my guys are for thoracic spine mobility. Rule of thumb is if you can get past that 45-degree mark, that's usually a pass for sufficient mobility in this exercise and sufficient T-spine mobility. So what I'll do usually is I'll have them put a stick behind their arms, like they're on the bar for a squat. They'll be sitting down, and they'll have a foam roller between their legs, squeezing that foam roller, creating tension, and they're going to rotate. And if they can get past that 45-degree, we give them a check for a pass, and we don't put an emphasis on that in their program, but we do like a maintenance kind of thing. Okay, so our next one, we're going to be on the ground now. We're going to do our hip axles. Again, if you're here for the first day, be in that 90-90 position, 90-degree angle here, 90-degree angle back here. All we're going to do, plant your arm here, try to keep an upright posture. If you have to make it easier because you don't have the range of motion yet, you can lean back a little bit, frees up some space in that joint. But again, challenge yourself, and we're going to bring that back heel to your front heel. And we're going to do 8 on each leg here. So we're going here, touch, nice and slow back, reset. 2, touch. Again, keep upright. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, guys, that's, again, I really like the hip axials because the movement and the motion is a really underrated and overlooked motion, and especially hockey. You know, when you shoot, this leg, that back leg is kicking up like this when you're shooting. So you don't have that external or that internal rotation capacity. You know, you're kind of limiting yourself. You're putting yourself in good to get injured with your hips here. Okay, so again, we're gonna do 8 on this side. So 1, set it down. 2, keep nice upright posture as much as you can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did 2 extra. I lost my train of thought. Okay, so if there's any RMU boys in here, this one's you guys are gonna love these. These are the hip rockers, or they like to call them the kickstands. Okay, so we're gonna be in a tabletop position here. I'll show you from the lateral view. This is a internal rotational drill. So tabletop position, wrist under shoulder, knees under hips. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this leg and we're gonna pick it up, flex it, dorsiflex the toe, keep a lot of tension through that leg, and we're gonna rotate it out, touch it down, go as far as you can, build up to your tolerance, your max range of motion, hold it there for a second, and we're gonna bring it back. So we're swiveling on this knee, picking this foot up, and we're going here, touch, and back. We're gonna do 8 on each leg here. 3, 4, 5, and don't worry if you guys are kind of getting cramps, because I mean that's normal. You're built up that that flexibility, mobility, endurance yet through the muscle tissue, so they're gonna cramp until you've kind of adjusted to that. Okay, do 8 on this side, my wrist under wrist under shoulder, knees under hips. Kick that foot up, rotate out. Okay, you guys might notice that your one side might be better mobility-wise than the other. Totally normal. Again, it really depends on what dominant foot you are. My right side is more mobile than my left usually on this drill. So, you know, you gotta notice that and have like body awareness when it comes to that stuff, so you know what to work on and what to improve. 6, 7, 8. Okay, last one here. We're gonna go back on our back. I'm gonna stand up a little bit, just kind of shake out your hips, relax a little bit, grab some water between while I'm talking. So what we're gonna do is, again, another internal rotation one. Supine hip inner rotation. So we're gonna lay on our backs, and we're gonna have our feet flared out. Do this way. Have our feet flared out while we're sitting down, and you're gonna push your knees in. Okay, so that's gonna create a lot of tension and a lot of pressure in those hip joints. So again, build up to the knees touching. If you can't do it, it's okay. Don't push past, because then you're going a little too far capacity. We don't want to go too far. We want to go just to max, and then we're gradually increasing. Okay, so we want our legs kind of being out a little bit like that. Flare them out about like a 90, just below 90-degree angle, and we're going to push those knees in. You're really going to feel it right in those outer hips, like that TFL for 30 seconds. Okay, so gradually pushing in during that 30 seconds. So we're going now. Hold it in. You know, put more pressure on the knees. Try to keep the feet flat on the ground. You don't want them coming up like this. A lot of connection to the ground, closed chain. Okay, we got halfway. You know, pulse them, pulse your knees open and out, kind of relax and contract. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Okay. So that's it for our warm-up mobility kind of thing. So now we're going to go into our next one. Then we're going to stay on the ground here. You can get up and kind of shake out a little bit. You know, let things free up. Get those cramps out. So what we'll do is we're going to do our hip bridge march. Okay, so we're going to do 10 on each leg, so 20 total. We're going to be in that bridge, kind of what we did the other day, where we did the hip bridge iso, where our leg was almost extended and we were putting all the pressure through that one leg, and really feeling that contraction, that strain through the hamstring. So it's going to be a similar movement here. We're going to get down on the ground here. Again, we want our leg almost extended all the way. We're going both legs today though. So we're do here, bridge our hips up, bring them up, track the core. And what we're going to do is we're going to march now. So we're going to do 10 on each leg. So we're going to go here, 90 degrees, 1, put down 1, pick up the other, 2, 3, nice and slow, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, keep that marching leg on 90-degree angle here, toe flexed up. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All that pressure through the heels, guys, through the heels. Last one. 20. Okay, then we're going to pair that one with a bear hold hip touch. Okay, so if you guys have done bear crawl, same idea, that tabletop position, but except now our knees are off the ground, we're on our toes. Okay, so we're going to go here, wrist under shoulder, knees under hips, on our toes though. So like this, knees under hips. So what we're going to do take that opposite arm and we're going to touch that hip. It's really going to create a lot of stability on that one side. Again, this is a holding exercise. We want anti-rotation, really good isometric contraction here, okay? So we're going to do 10 on each side for this one, and then we'll move on to the next set, okay? So up, 1, 2, nice and slow, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. Keep that core tight, nice flat back. Don't arch it like this. Nice flat, everything's compact. Okay, rest for about, we're gonna go 20, 30 second rest, quick rest times here. We're doing strength, so quicker rest times are needed for strength. Your body processes recover a little bit faster. We're not looking for peak power or anything. Okay. Okay, guys, so you got another 10 seconds here, and then we'll get started on our next set. Again, we're going 10 on each leg for the hip bridge marches, and we're going 10 on each touch for the bear crawl hold. Okay. All right, we're going next set here. We're gonna do 4 of these, so this is number 2. Okay, again, legs extended, little knee bend, hips up, core contracted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Nice and slow. Bring that hip up. Keep those hips up. You gotta engage the glutes, engage the core. All right, then we're going right into our bear crawl. Okay, so we're going here. Wrist under shoulder, knees under hips. 10 each side. Nice flat back here. Keep everything tight. Five more. 3, 2, 1. All right, 30-second rest. Hey guys, again, if you have any questions in the chat now. Today I have more of an opportunity to kind of answer questions during rest. Since we're kind of taking breaks today, we're not doing active rest. Got about 15 seconds here. I got 2 more sets of this. Again, because this is a YouTube live video too now, I will be able to upload this and save this to my channel. If you guys missed a workout from now on, you can go back to my YouTube channel and watch these and play them through, stop them, pick out exercises you want to take away from it, put them into your own programming. Like, go ahead and do that. Like, that's the whole point of this, is to give you guys knowledge and give you guys guidance to be self-dependent, independent people, okay? All right, went a little bit longer, so I talked too much. Okay, 3rd set here. So march. 3, 4, 5, hips up. 6, 7, 8, all that weight through the heels, guys. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 2 more, 19, 20. All right, right into those bear crawls, bear hold, hip touches, whatever I call them. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Don't rotate those shoulders. Keep everything nice and tight. No rotation here. We're holding and we're stabilizing on each side. Nice flat. Don't arch. Don't let your hips sag. Keep everything up. All right, another 30 seconds of rest. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. You guys, again, this will be our last set. Then we'll move on. So. Okay, we got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, last set here. 1, 2, 3. Hey, this is really the time you got to pay attention to your form, guys. When we're kind of getting late in our sets and, fatigue is starting to set in, that's when form starts to fail a little bit. Be conscious of your hip, where your hips are, where you're contracting your glutes, where you're contracting at in your spine and your core muscles. And again, really focus on it. Don't rush through the reps. Nice and slow. 2, last one. All right, now we go right into that bear crawl. Last one here. $15, 5 more. And 20. All right, so now you guys are gonna need that towel, okay? So again, you guys followed yesterday. Again, not yesterday, Monday, we talked about isometrics and the importance of isometrics and the role they play in your training and power production. If you want to jump higher, you want to be more explosive as an athlete, you have to have isometrics put into your programming. There's different ways to put them in. Some guys intermingle them with eccentric training and power training. Some people do them by themselves. They'll do just an eccentric phase, just isometric phase, just concentric phase. So, as long as they're in there, there's really no right or wrong way to program, but they're an important tool. Okay, so talk long enough. So you're going to take your towel. We're doing the split stance iso pull from that disadvantageous position. Okay, so what we're going to do, get your towel, thinner. You're going to have your handles are up here. You're going to put it under that foot right here. Get in a nice split stance position here. We want 90-degree knee bend here and 90-degree knee bend here. This is the disadvantageous position. This, if you ever hear me say this is the advantageous position, the top of the movement and the bottom of the movement, okay? So we're going to be working with the disadvantageous position of the squat. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull on this towel, max effort, as hard as you can for 10 seconds. And we're gonna do that for 3 reps. So we get an accumulation of 30 seconds in the set, okay? So again, we're gonna do 30 seconds each leg, but break it up into 10, so we'll alternate. So pull on here, make sure you're low, so you're pulling. So I'm in the disadvantageous position, and we're gonna pull in 3, 2, 1. Hard as you can with that leg. 7, 8. All right, release and switch legs. Okay, guys, I know if you're newer to this kind of move, it's going to be a little difficult and it's going to feel weird. But again, you're trying to, it allows you to put peak power production and peak force through that muscle. Okay, so this is still rep 1. So now we're going here in 3, 2, 1, pull. Hard as you can. Shake a little bit, feel those shakes. Release. Okay, rep. So we got 2 more. Okay, we'll switch back. Here, 90 degrees. And we're going 3, 2, 1. Release. Okay, switch. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1. Pull, max effort, max intent. Needed. It is needed with this exercise. Pull as hard as you can. Release. Okay, one more time each side. All right, 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1. All right, last one. And then right after this rep, we're going right into our alternating split jumps. This is our contrast movement, okay? All right, here you go. 3, 2, 1. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now we're doing alternating split jumps here. So we're going in that same position. We're going to do 10 on each leg, so 20 total. So 1, 4. All right, so take a little bit longer break for this one, okay? We're gonna go 1:30 for this break. Really relax. I'll talk about, what just happened in your body, why we do that. Okay. So you can see that the theory, whatever you want to call it, is the post-activation potential. Okay. So you look that up. It's the idea that you put a hard contraction, a heavy stimulus on your muscles, and your body is going to be used to trying to lift that weight, right? So think about you're helping someone move, and you're carrying all these heavy boxes up to the 3rd-story apartment. Your body is really bracing for that heavy box, and now the next box you go to grab is a box full of pillows, so it's super light. So you go and grab that, and you fly back because your body's bracing for that that weight, and it doesn't happen. So that's the same concept with either a heavy, compound movement when you do that, or heavy isometric. Your body is ready for that full max intent, full force production, rate of production. And when you do jump, that's the light pillow box. And now your performance is improving because your body's ready for that hard contraction. So that's what we're doing here with that. Trying to increase the firing rate and peak production and the rate coding of your muscles with that contrast. So again, keep that in mind. We're gonna go 5 seconds here, relax, and then we're gonna go right back into it. Okay, so we're gonna do that one 3 times. So we got 2 more sets of that. Okay. All right, get ready here. Okay, so setting back up with our towel. Here, okay, under our foot here. So disadvantageous position, and we're pulling as hard as we can. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Okay. 3, 2, 1. You want to keep a nice upright posture. Good posture in this. 1. All right. We'll break. Next foot here. All right. 3, 2, 1. Release. All right, next one. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Okay, last one. All right, or 2 more. Sorry, one more time each side. 3, 2, 1. Release. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Release. All right. Right into those split squats. 10 each leg. Okay. We're on here. All right, again, long rest now. About 2 to 3 minutes here. Let those that system refuel itself. Okay, so relaxing, catching our breath. Again, ask questions now. This is an electric factory. Yeah, thanks, Whitesy. About 30 seconds right now, so we got another minute and a half, 2 minutes. I want to be pretty fully recovered each time after this. Again, because max intent, max effort needs to be associated with this movement in this contrast series. Okay. Again, guys, remember, if you guys are trying to, build muscle, build strength, become more explosive through speed strength, or become more powerful through strength speed, intent and frequency trumps all. Don't worry too much about exercise selection. It's not really the main point in this. We're trying to achieve hypertrophy, frequency, time under tension, and volume are the key components for that phase. And then when we go, strength, intensity, and full recovery with contrast movements is seen to have the best results with that. Okay, so just keep all that in mind. The whole point of this is to educate you guys to be more independent, not rely on coach, trainer, anything like that. Okay. So we're at 2 minutes and 8 seconds of our rest time. Still relaxing. Got another 50. We'll go another 10 and then we'll get going again. Okay, so 5 seconds here, start getting set up. Okay, so we're going here. 10 seconds. There you go. 3, 2, 1. Release. All right. 3, 2, 1. Pull. Done. Release. Switch. 3, 2, 1. Release. 3, 2, 1. Release. All right, last one each foot. All right. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Okay, one more. All right, 3, 2, 1. Release. Okay, last one, split squats. Split squat jumps. All right, 3, 2, 1. Fourteen, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Okay, relax. Take a little bit. Okay, so this is the end of our workout. We got another set here, or another 2 exercises. We'll do 3 sets for this one. This is our lactate retention part of our workout here. Oh man, say sorry. We're gonna. Okay, so they're in a lactate retention method here. So then we're gonna do this again. I talked about earlier. We're looking for a cellular adaptation, not a performance adaptation here. So again, we want lactic acid to build up in our legs here. We want to build that tolerance and increase that lactic threshold that we're trying to create. Okay, a little bit longer for rest. Another minute or 2. So, with this one, we're gonna go body weight squats. We're gonna go 30 seconds with the body weight squat jumps here. And then we're going to go into a 30-second deep squat hold as the retention method. Do that 3 times, 3-4 times. Again, we're going to auto-regulate how on our perceived exertion. So, I'm pretty gassed right now, so we're going to slow things down, cover, recoup, and make sure we're able to give max effort. With these with these. 30 seconds for squat jumps, and then we'll go right into that hold. So again, squat jump, 30 seconds, and then we're holding down here like this, just holding all that lactic acid into those legs. We're gonna hold that for 30 seconds, okay? So first things first, jumps. So we're gonna go 3, 2, and 1. Yep, full depth squat here. Get nice and about halfway. Really start feeling that burn. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, hold it now. Feel that burn. Hold it, hold it. Okay, 20 seconds left. Keep holding it, feel that burn. That's what we want. The burn isn't necessarily the lactic acid buildup, but that's the sensation that we're looking for. That's what we're looking for, that muscle fatigue, that lactic acid buildup. 3, 2, and 1. All right, stand up, shake it out a little bit, rest, get some water, and then we'll get a 30-second rest here, and we'll get right back into it. Okay, these guys, those are hard, right? They're tough. Can be doubled as a conditioning kind of thing. Yeah, it's a versatile kind of exercise. All right, we got 10 seconds here. We're going again. All right, 3, 2, 1. Ten seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Keep holding, boys and girls. Keep holding. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Keep holding it in. 10 seconds. It really hurts, boys. It really hurts. It's all right. Just keep going. That's what we want. 3, 2, 1. All right. Good, good. And rest again. Okay, that 30-second rest here. Okay, again, guys, if you got any questions, feel free to ask. Take this time to kind of get some things out of the way. Again, guys, like I said, this whole idea, of like this series I've been doing is, again, I've been harping on, giving back, giving an option for people, who don't have the resources as a trainer, or maybe the equipment to, the home gym or whatever. Like, this is for those people, those athletes that are still want to get better, but kind of have the odds, stacked in a sense. So, that's what we're trying to do here. Trying to educate everyone, make everyone a complete athlete. Just try to get through this. All right, last set here. 30 seconds. End of the game. Think about the end of the game. Push through the pain. Push through everything. All right, we're going 3, 2, and 1. Try to get full depth. You guys need to slow down your jumps. Go ahead. We want to keep moving though. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, get down. Hold that lactic acid in. Keep holding, keep holding. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, that was our last set. Sorry, Instagram failed here, but that's all right. So good. We're gonna do a cool down now. So we'll start, on our feet. We'll stay up here. Shake the legs around. Kind of some things out. Now we're gonna loosen up a little bit. Okay, so first what we're gonna do is we'll grab that leg here and stretch out that quad right away. And do about 5 of those. Five. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're gonna kick our toe out, heel up, toe up, touch that toe. Try to get as low as you can. Kind of stretch that hamstring out. And hold that for about 30. Okay, switch up. Okay, now we'll go down to the groin, we're gonna butt up a little bit. We're gonna force those legs out, kind of stretch the inside of the groin here. So you can put your fists together like this to kind of get that separation. Again, hold that for a little bit. Okay, good. All right, now we're gonna go into our 3-way pigeon stretch. So bring that front leg up, extend that back leg here. You're gonna really lean into that front leg. So lean into it, really feel that stretch. So first one, we're just going forward. Second one, we'll lean to the right. Okay, feel that one a little bit, feel around where you get a stretch. Now we're gonna go to the left. Okay. All right, I'm gonna switch now. Okay, here, going forward. We'll go to the left. Now we'll go to the right. All right. Okay, now we're gonna go in hip flexor stretch. Lean over on that leg here. Okay, good guys. Hold that for a little bit. Hold it here. All right, guys. Again, if you have foam rollers, foam roll. Do some soft tissue releasing. Get loose. Do some more stuff if you got to do if you're not feeling cooled down yet. So again, hydrate. Get some food in you. Get some protein. Get carbs, sugars. Yeah, refuel everything you just kind of exerted. Your body's hungry for. Okay. Again, thank you for watching. We're going to be doing this again Friday, 1 o'clock Central Standard Time, and we'll see you then.